Is your soul calling you to live a more soft, slow life? Well, in today's society, full of digital distractions and hustle culture, no wonder. Today I'll go over what a soft life actually means, how I went from the biggest hustler to entering my soft girl era, living the cottage life in the English countryside, and make sure to stay until the very end to find out how you can enter your soft era to experience more peace and joy in your life. So, what is this trend of a soft life? It originates in the Nigerian influencer community. The term soft life or soft era describes living a life of enjoyment and comfort while limiting stress. The purpose of soft life is to say no to all the struggle, stress, and anxiety that comes with the rat race, and instead to focus on what makes you truly happy and your body happy, which is why there's such a focus on self-care in this movement. I'm a Capricorn, so hustling is my thing. I remember being 5 years old and so impatient that we hadn't gotten our first homework yet. We were just singing songs and drawing. So I made up my own homework, like just drawing on little post-it notes and telling mom, look, I'm doing homework. I would pull all-nighters as a student to get the best grades. I would sacrifice my health. And this continued as a business owner where the hustle culture is the strongest. So being calm does not come naturally to me. I very easily get anxious and overwhelmed. And this is why I've always craved a peaceful, slow life. I don't know how many slow living, soft living, minimalist videos I've watched on YouTube. It really suits my mind. But social media scrolling, overthinking, erasing mind has almost become like an addiction. So it's hard. It's been hard for me to transition to more of a soft living. Every 6 months or so, I have a call with a psychic to ask my spirit guides what I need to focus on. And one common theme that comes up is that I need to slow down. It's like I'm terrified of taking one day off and that would make the world go under. So my spirit guides actually gave me a homework of daring to take a weekday off and not work. So this year I set the New Year's goal of one word, and that is balance. To not overwork and take care of my body, listen to my body, to step more into my feminine energy, be present, feel good. And here's where self-care comes in. I've started watching belly dancing videos on YouTube to step more into my feminine energy. And I only work until lunch now, which I feel so blessed that I have the passive income to be able to do this. I know this is not for everybody, but for those of you who can do this and still have the income coming in, I urge you to try this as a challenge for yourself. If you feel like you've been too much in your masculine energy. To get more into balance, I've been focusing on getting enough sleep every night, exercising a little bit every day, eating healthy, but also treating myself sometimes. Nothing in excess, and this is what a soft life means to me. My boyfriend is from the English countryside, and when I visited him for the first time, I was shocked to see so many fields, greenery, and how tiny his town was with its little cathedral in the middle. I loved the slow pace of living here. I grew up in Sweden's next biggest city, Gothenburg, and that's what I'm used to. But now, every time I go back to a city, I feel overwhelmed by all the billboards, shops, people, cars. Sometimes it can get a bit lonely, and I sometimes miss the conveniences of a big city. I think country life and city life has their pros and cons, but I do think that regardless where you live, you can create a soft, slow life. I think it's more of a mental state, and you can help your mind settle through turning your home into your sanctuary. And that brings us to the first of 6 steps on how to step into your soft era, and that is to turn your home into a sanctuary. Declutter every room of your house and see, what do I actually use? Is there something here I haven't used in a whole year? Then throw it away or give it away or sell it. Organize your space. There's a reason why monks clean every day and why they are so organized. And that's because your outer reality really affects your inner reality and vice versa. So by keeping your space clean and organized, you also get a decluttered mind. And to me, there's nothing more stressful than opening the closet and all the clothes is just a mess. You can't find anything, or a cupboard, a food cupboard where you can't even find the food. There's no organization there. Next step is to reflect on your priorities and values. really clarify to you what a soft era means to you and why you want to pursue it. So for me, that was working less, stepping more into my divine feminine through belly dancing, sleeping more, sleeping longer. But for you, it might be something completely different. Perhaps switching your coffee, which makes you anxious and stressed, to an herbal tea like I'm drinking now. What's it called? Strawberry leaf tea, which also helps you step into your divine feminine and helps the reproductive system. Or perhaps it's baking and cooking more, having more of a slow cooking life where you enjoy the flavors and taking your time with it rather than buying takeaway every night. Or perhaps starting a meditation practice if you don't have already, to reduce your stress and step into your soul more. Next step to step into your soft era is to practice gratitude daily. Be grateful for what you have in your life. Right now, I'm in my boyfriend's dad's house since my boyfriend is going through some health problems, and it's not ideal that we had to give up on our house and we can't travel for a while. But instead, I focused on what actually is blessings in my life, such as Steph's dad taking care of him, helping me with that. Having a cup of tea, the sun, it's October and there's still sun here, which is beautiful. Every morning I go out and just feel the sunshine on my face. So being present and grateful for the small things. Write this affirmation in the comments right now. I'm grateful for everything I have and receive daily. Next step is to prioritize your health. Make sure you're not burning yourself out with work, that you get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. Make sure to get into nature daily. In fact, that's why I decided to move here to the countryside with my boyfriend, because I love being able to just walk into nature, to have it at my doorstep. However, if you love city living, or you have a job where you have to be in the city, then make sure to get to a park every day. Exercise and focus on slow, mindful exercise, such as yoga and Pilates. Number 5 is to enjoy your hobbies every week. This one is and has been a big struggle for me, because as a Capricorn, I want everything I do to be productive. For example, if I have time off, I go through an online course or I read a non-fictional book to learn how to improve my life. It's been hard for me to just play and have fun, but when I do, I love it so much. I feel like a kid again. Step 6 on how to step into your soft era is to find your life purpose. If you have a job that causes you stress, anxiety, your long-term goal should really be to get out of this job and do something you actually enjoy. I remember waking up every weekday and just feeling anxious because I remember I have this 9-to-5 job that I hated. I couldn't enjoy my mornings because I was so anxious going to work. Now that is not a soft life to me. If you're not sure what your purpose is, then don't worry. Down below, I have a free guide on how to find your purpose in 5 simple steps. Now, I'd love to hear if you think you have entered your soft era. Let me know in the comments. Love you so much and have a beautiful, beautiful day.